So I'm really happy to see all of you. Well, it's in a small screen. That's not make me happy to see all of you in a small mobile phone screen. But anyhow, yeah. And I'm really impressed about your commitment and determination to practice meditation. That's I really impressed, and I'm really happy about all of you, because when those distractions come and then you decided to continue the retreat and move to another place and continue the retreat, that is really touching decision. So that's a good meditation very practical meditation teaching as well. We organized this retreat many months ago, especially Paul and Ehipasiko. And and do all the necessary things. And yesterday we did the test, and everything was okay. But today suddenly unexpected things happen, and then we have to make new decisions. So on one hand, dear friends, this is of course, this is the life, and we meditate to understand the reality of the life. That is the idea of meditation, why we meditate. Of course, the meditation gives us a lot of benefits, and it is amazing how many benefits one can gain out of meditation. And if you start to do some research on this, and it's beyond our thinking, not only one, not only two, not only mental, not only physical, not only social, not only environmental, so many benefits we can gain from meditation. So that's why the meditation is so popular in today's world, in everywhere, in education, in medical sector, everywhere, because everybody can get benefit. Not only yogis, everybody can get benefits and results from meditation. So we have more time to discuss about these things day by day. What actually, from the Buddhist point of view, the Buddhism is also speaking about countless benefits of meditation. it's a great benefits. And the ultimate benefit is to realize the nature of life, to realize the nature of the world. That is the ultimate aim of meditation. And because why we want to understand, why we do want to realize the nature, the reality of life, reality of our own self, because without understanding, what we are doing is we think, if not good enough understanding, but anyhow we think that we know about ourselves, we know about others, and we know about the world. So we are in an imaginary world, and that most of imaginations are coming from misunderstandings or wrong understandings or no understandings, either from misunderstanding or wrong understanding or no understanding. If we really know, then no need to imagine. Then imagination is not taking any place if the understanding is there. So therefore we create many images about our own self, about others, about the world, about yesterday and about tomorrow. So many images are there. Actually, everything is an image. Our own self is an image. And that's why we are having conflicts. Self-conflicts, conflicts with ourselves, and conflicts with others. Conflict mean our own imagination and the reality. Always there is a gap in between how we imagine things and how things are really happening. So if both of them are going together smoothly, then no conflict. How we think and how things are happening. If both are same, going together smoothly, then no conflict. If there is a conflict, that means, dear friends, there is a gap in between how we imagine and how things happen. So we meditate to understand how things happen, how things are happening. And that is the ultimate result of meditation: wisdom, understanding, realization, or one can say enlightenment. And this is the nature. Anything can happen in any minute, any moment. Really, we do not know this, what is going to happen. We can imagine, we can make plans, we can make a timetable, we can expect, and we can talk about it. We can talk about tomorrow, next week, next year. Maybe some people are talking about next life, but without knowing even what is going to happen in the next moment. So we are somehow, we are living in this situation, whether we like it or not, no choice. We are living in an unknown situation. This is called unknown situation, unknown life, unknown world. And we think after living for many years, we can get to know. It doesn't happen, dear friends. The time does not give us the wisdom. Even one lives 100 of years. It's nothing. The time cannot give us any understanding or wisdom. So therefore, we heard many times this, especially from in the relationships. People used to say that they are living with, they have been living with some people for 10 years, 20 years, with wife, with husband, with girlfriend, with boyfriend, with parents. But suddenly they realized that we don't know about them. Something like strange people. Strange things can happen. So strange things can happen in any moment, any day, any week, any month, in any year. Strange things can happen. And then it makes, it gives us shock if we are not ready. So in this way, dear friends, I'm really happy and impressed about you, that how you are flexible and you are open. So that means all of you are very good and experienced meditators. Because if we are stick with our own agendas and modules and schedules and ideas, then very difficult to accept strange things. Then we fight, we make conflicts, no peace, start to argue with ourselves and with others. So with meditation, we can relax. Usually we relax when we are comfortable. If we are not comfortable, then difficult to relax. That's why we are always looking for comforts. Otherwise, some tension is there, stress. And suddenly, if any unexpected thing happens, then no comfort. Then we cannot relax. Then we start to fight. And with meditation, dear friends, with meditation, we can open ourselves. Yes, we have a plan. We make a plan. We have expectation. We make a timetable. We make a schedule, of course. But on the other hand, we are flexible. Some flexibility is there. This is one thing what we can get or gain from meditation, the flexibility. And then we are peaceful. So friends, meditation is something we do with our mind, mainly with our mind. And of course, with the body as well, but mainly we meditate with our mind. Oh, any issue is there? Oh, oh, thanks. We meditate with the mind. And the interesting thing is, we had to meditate because of the mind as well. If no mind, then no meditation and no need to meditate and not possible to meditate. The meditation is possible because there is a mind. And we had to meditate because we have the mind. So on one hand, we are meditating with the mind, and on the other hand, we had to meditate because of the mind. Why? We like to make ourselves free. Everybody is fighting for the freedom. Everybody, all living beings, even not only humans, all living beings are fighting for the freedom, fighting for the independency. And even from our childhood time, children think that they are not free because of their parents. Parents are controlling. Therefore, they are fighting against their parents. And we did in our childhood time, how many times we fight against our parents? Because of what? Because of our own freedom. And students think that because of teachers, they cannot be free. So they fight with teachers. And later, this goes in everywhere, even in relationships, even in the wars. Maybe countries are fighting because of the freedom. This country thinks because of the other country, we are not independent. We cannot be free. Therefore, they fight. That's why war comes. And the interesting thing is, we are not free because of our mind. Even though we can be free from, we can be independent from everybody, from our parents, from our teachers, from authorities, from everybody. But even that possible, even that is possible, but it is very difficult to make ourselves free from our own mind. If nobody is controlling us, if nobody is there to control us, but the mind is controlling us, thoughts are controlling us, emotions are controlling us, and memories are controlling us. Also, expectations and likes and dislikes, habits, also addictions. See how many things are controlling us. We are under control by addictions, habits, emotions, thoughts, memories, likes, dislikes, and expectations. So very difficult to relax ourselves, very difficult to experience the lightness of the life because so heavy things are on top of us. And we say mind for all these things. This is the mind. memories, expectations, emotions, thoughts, habits, addictions, ideas. That's the mind. The mind is just a word, just a name. For what? For all those things. And because of all those things, we are not free. We are not independent. The past is controlling us, our own past. Our own habits are controlling us. Our own addictions are controlling us. Our memories, our likes and dislikes, our ambitions. We create all of them. We have created them. After we creating them, then they become powerful than us. This is something interesting. We are the creators of all of them. The past, the future, memories, emotions, habits, addictions, ideas. We created them. And even now we create them. What we are doing by thinking? By thinking, we create. Whenever we think, then that thinking creates expectations, memories, all these things. So we are creators. Of course, we are not creators of the mountains or the great ocean, no. But we are creators of our own mind. You create your own mind, and I create my own mind. I created, I create, and I will create. So, in this way, we are creators. And then, mind is a creation. Emotions are our own productions. Thoughts too, habits and addictions are also. But what happened after we create? Then everything becomes upside down. First, we are on top of them, but soon after we create something, then it overcomes us. Then they start to control us. So what a funny game the life is. And the interesting thing is, what is our real place, true place in our own life? We better to ask this question from ourselves deeply. What is my true position? in my own life, in myself, not in the family, not in the house, not in the working place, not in friends, not in relatives. They are secondary issues, and we are always thinking about that. And we often complain about this, that no place for ourselves in the society, in families. Of course, that's we had to find solutions for them. But the real problem, the real issue is, what is our true position in our own self, in our own life? Is there any place? Usually we do not ask this question. My dear friends, very rare, very, very rare if we raise this question, if we do some reflection on this true position in my own life, my own self. Because we imagine that we have a special place, first place, because it's my life, myself. So I am the boss. I am the superior. It is just an imagination, not the reality, not at all. Somehow we do not have any place. Sometimes really we do not have any place in our own life. No place at all. The entire self, the entire life is occupied by thoughts, emotions, habits, and addictions. They are fully occupied. And I often heard this, and many times people say that even there is no space to breathe. Very tough fact, because of thoughts, emotions. They are pressing us. Therefore, sometimes difficult to breathe, difficult to think, difficult to sleep, difficult to work, and difficult to enjoy anything. So in the beginning, our self is there fully. And slowly, slowly, what happens? Our creations are overtaking our place. And they are pushing us away from the life. whatever decision we make, I will do this, I will do that, but actually our own past, our own mind, our own habits and addictions and our own emotions are not allowing us to change the way we live. They do not allow. They say, this is your life. So our life becomes like a train now. The train track is there, railway is fixed. And same day, same routine, same way, same actions and reactions. And every day, same emotions. Therefore, my dear friends, we must ask this question. We must reflect on this question deeply. Where are we? Where am I? Not who am I? Not who are we? Who am I or who are we is a different thing. But this, where we are, or where am I? Not physically, not where the body is. Are there any place for us in our own life? Are there any place for us in our own mind? Only by reflecting, one can realize this, that we are losing ourselves day by day, day by day, day by day. We are not gaining ourselves. We are losing ourselves. We are losing the control of ourselves and of the life. Day by day, we are becoming under control, more and more, more and more, more and more. Not from others. It is easier to sort out external issues, but this internal issue, not easy. So, dear friends, that's why I think the Passiko and Paul suggested this theme for this retreat. Be our own driver or be our own pilot. And it's so beautiful theme, so interesting and so practical and so wise. Be our own driver, be our own pilot. Who drives us? Where we are going? Where we are now? Why we are there, wherever we are? Why we are there? Who brought us there? Who wanted to be there? Us is me, we. I don't think so. It's an unknown journey. It's a blind journey. The life is a blind journey. Some things are driving us. We can't see. We don't know where we are going. We don't know where we are if we are blind. So, dear friends, with meditation, with the help of meditation, we can open our eyes. Of course, for the meditation, usually we close our eyes, but that is physical eyes. Because we know this, that we can't see the reality, we cannot see the truth through our physical eyes. So it doesn't matter whether our physical eyes are open or closed, no matter, no difference. But we try to open our inner eyes. Wisdom eye. So that's the first step of meditation, to open up our eyes. Only then we can see where we are going. Who are bringing us there? Who are driving us? We can ask from others where we are going, who are driving us, but it doesn't help. The knowledge does not help much in this situation. Once the Buddha asked this question from others, there was an argument in the beginning. A layperson, he wanted to argue with the Buddha. So therefore there was an argument from him, from his side, and from Buddha's side. It's a discussion. So it's something interesting, dear friends. One can argue and the other one can discuss. Anyhow, after this argument and discussion, the Buddha asked this question. There is a born blind man. So he doesn't know, he can't see any colors. Colors are just a word, just words for him. Even he can say white, blue, red, yellow, brown, purple, but just birds. No feeling, no sense, no meaning, no experience. And so some people wants to cheat him, deceive him. Therefore, they told to this man that the white color is the most beautiful and pure and clean color, the white. And this is the white color shawl, white color uniform. And they gave him a uniform, a dress. And this is clean, this is pure white, and this is the most pure and clean cloth. Wear it. He can't see, so he believed and he wear it. And he is now proud about it because he thought he's wearing the most beautiful and pure color code. But it is so ugly, so dirty, full of dirtiness, not white at all. But he doesn't know. And the question is, what the Buddha raised, the question is, how do you help to that person? And different people from the audience, they said, we can tell him, this is not white, this is not pure, it is so dirty, so muddy, and we can buy a new cloth for you. Then the Buddha asked, does it help? They say yes, but Buddha said no. Because again, some other people can cheat him. If you really want to help him, then you better to bring this born blind person to an eye surgeon, eye specialist, to cure him, to give him the sight. After that, he can see what is white and what is pure. We can't teach. No one can teach us what is pure and what is white if we cannot see, if we are blind. So, dear friends, really knowledge is not helpful in this situation. That's why we had to meditate. Only with the meditation, we can open our inner eyes. The meditation is opening up our inner eyes. Otherwise, just by reading and listening and reading and chatting and thinking, if we think that we can see the reality, we can understand where we are going and where we are. No, we become more and more blind, more and more blind. When we close our eyes and when we pay our attention onto ourselves, only then we can feel and we can realize how many things are driving us, where we are, who are driving us from where to where. So that is the first step of being our own pilot, being our own driver. Before stopping, one can say better to stop the journey, better to get down the vehicle. And then what can happen? Nothing. Then no understanding, no realization where we are, why we are, who we are, where we are going, from where to where. Therefore, what we must do is we had to look at ourselves. We had to open our inner eyes. Where the mind is. Same. Where the mind is. This is not something scientific question. If it is scientific question, then one can say it is in the brain. The mind is in the brain. And if it is a religious question, then some religious scholars can say the mind is in the heart. No, this is neither scientific and no religious question. This is something very practical. Where the mind is. Without the mind, we cannot meditate. This is very, very obvious. So first we have to know where the mind is. Usually, our mind is either in the past or in the future. The mind is very happy to wander and dwelling in the past and in the future. The mind thinks that it is so comfortable when the mind is in the past and in the future. Of course, now mind is very comfortable when it is in the past and in the future. Because of what? Because of the habit. It's an habitual pattern. And the second thing is the mind does not know any other place to stay or live or wander. The mind only knows about the past and about the future. That's all. The mind thinks that it can live either in the past or in the future. So mind is always shifting from one to the other, from past to the future, from future to the past. The meditation is introducing a new platform for the mind. It is called the present. The present. Only the meditation is introducing this ground. But the mind says this, that, oh, this is not comfortable. The present is not comfortable. The mind says, I am very comfortable when I am living in the past or when I am living in the future. I am very comfortable. I am very familiar. I know. Let me live in the past and let me live in the future. The mind is always saying this. And that's true. That is very true. So the meditation is very kind. And the meditation has enough space and enough time. No hurry. The meditation is not pressurizing our mind, ourself. You must be in the present. You should not go to the past or go to the future. No. While you are moving from past to the future or future to the past, at least 1 second you can stay, you can touch the present. One single breath, you can touch the present. You can stay in the present, one single breath, with one single breath. So the meditation is giving some beautiful moments, some taste, a bit of taste to this childish mind. You can experience the taste of present with help of the breath. And when we meditate more and more, the mind can experience the taste of the present moment more and more. Then the mind itself decides to be in the present, better to be in the present rather than wandering and dwelling in the past or in the future. It is an eye-opening experience. Begin to see. If we can see, it is happening only in the present moment. So therefore, dear friends, this is our base and this is our foundation as well, to be in the present. And being in the present is an very useful and important instrument for our retreat. While we are doing formal meditation as well as informal meditation. Thank you very much.